What's up YouTube, Capital G here. Got a very exciting match for you guys to check out, and I think it's a competitive match, but I feel like with these two archetypes, Cyframes and Dark Lords, depending on who you ask, you might get a wide range of opinions where some people might be like, Cap G, Cyframes suck and they'll always suck, and some people might be like, yo man, Dark Lords are definitely good. People gotta stop sleeping on the deck, and this duel is definitely going to make you question whether you believe are the harder cards, because the comebacks are going to be real. I don't think that there's a lot that I really have to say. Obviously, I'm just going to keep saying it before I run these videos. This is not in link format officially. That's simply because YGL Pro personally has not updated. From what I've heard, they're supposed to be like 75 to 80% done with the actual update. I haven't actually spoken with them yet. I've reached out, haven't got anything yet, but this is going to be a duel where honestly it wouldn't have mattered. So basically this kind of is a link format duel. Let's go ahead and run it. And I believe that Cyframes are, no, actually, looks like Dark Lords are up. And looks like he is going to play a copy of, that one was Delta, right? Okay, so Delta's on the field, doesn't really do much of anything. I think that not Cyframes, I think that Dark Lords are in pretty good position if they can get Superbia on the field turn one, because usually they're gonna have at least 3 monsters. So, I mean, Superbia itself will give them 2 monsters, and you see he has 4. Now he tries to go for the Regeki, but unfortunately he gets pranked by the Dark Lord, whose name I can never pronounce, and I'm not gonna try. Dark Lord, actually, I think I will try. Dark Lord Tez, you know, we'll just call him Tez. Yeah, Dark Lord Tez basically negates that Regeki, so it actually doesn't have any effect. And now he's just going straight in for battle, and it looks pretty good. He's getting the Superbia damage through. Now, I do question whether or not he needed to activate that 1000, because, I don't know, I feel like it wasn't that impactful. Now, what was impactful is this freaking Shadow Spread virus, and you can see right here, guys, look at the advantage on the board. He even goes for a Dante at main phase 2. I think he was trying to mill more of his Dark Lord spells and traps, but if you look at the field presence for the Cyframe player, there really isn't any. I mean, he has no monsters to his name. He has a copy of Cyframe Circuit, which obviously doesn't do anything if you don't have any monsters. And then he has the Overload, but he doesn't really have any resources to use it with. So, I mean, it's looking kind of bleak right here, guys. Not looking the greatest. He draws the Rippling Mirror Force, and I was like, okay, this has to be the comeback. It's all going to turn around. Unfortunately, RIP, it actually ends up getting hit with that that Dark Lord Regeki break. So I was just like, bro, I don't think there is the comeback. Maybe I just trolled you guys, right? Cap G with the troll confirmed, but maybe there isn't. He actually searches from Overload, and I think that the Dark Lord player tried to do too much here. He gets Alpha on the field, and just fucking boom, boom. Black Rose comes out, blows up everything, and he allows him to come back into the duel. And now, if you look at the board, he is sitting here with this, well, neither player even has a board, but he's sitting here with this shitty-ass Gamma Seal, which is not going to do much of anything, because you can't summon it if you don't have any monsters on the field. So now I'm like, I don't actually know who I give the advantage to. Cyframes obviously can't do anything with one card, especially if they don't have Circuit on the field. So I was like, you know, I think this is kind of an even game state. Maybe I'll still give the advantage to Dark Lords, because a Call of the Haunted, something like that, can get him back in the game. Now he does get Soul Charge, but all of those life points he was using earlier in the duel, this could have been a Soul Charge for like 5 guys, and he can only Soul Charge for 1. But with Superbia, it is obviously 2. Now he gets Psychic Field Zone, which is good, is because it gives him the Omega. The problem is, if you look at the board, Omega is actually weaker than Superbia, and it also can attack over X-Tab. So how useful is the Omega in the grand scheme of things? Like, I don't know if the Omega is that good. And looks like he's gonna go for battle right here, but unfortunately he runs into a beta. But the monsters get banished because he still doesn't have Circuit. He drew Circuit actually one turn too late. He goes in a battle phase, and then he's like, oh wait, you're bigger than my dude. And then he gets Gamma Seal. So actually, I guess I lied. Gamma Seal actually did put in some work. He's getting very low on life points, but he's not out yet. He still has almost 4,000, or a little under 4,000 life points, and he's going to put some cards back in his deck. Now, with a Cyframe player having 2 in his hand, I don't know if I would have attacked, because he has Beta right there. He is going to go after the Cyframe Circuit so that he can't actually Synchro Summon. Then he activates the Pot of Desires, which gets his deck kind of low, but it's fine because he's able to get Superbia again. And he goes into Lancelot. Now, I don't know, maybe I question the Lancelot play. I feel like having the 2 level 8s on the field might have been better than just having the Lancelot. Psyframe doesn't really have any cards. I think maybe he was just looking to negate like a Psyframe circuit, or I mean Lancelot can kind of negate anything, but I don't know if that was the right play, but I mean we'll see. He activates Fool's Burial Belongs and he actually negates it, which was just, oh, he got baited so hard, and he ends up getting hit with was that Alpha? No, excuse me, that was Gamma, and he ends up getting the cards he needs on the field to actually synchro summon. He gets the that last freaking copy of Psyframe Driver, and he ends up going for the synchro summon of Omega and actually attacking him. So heart of the cards, guys. Confirmed OP, better than Shadow Spread Virus, better than Gamma Seal, better than everything, and actually better than Soul Charge. But I don't know, I feel like this duel could have went the way of the Dark Lord players. It could have went his way so easily, but he overextended and he kept using all those life points, and when he got the Soul Charge, he could only Soul Charge for 1. Usually Soul Charge is a win condition in Dark Lords, because a lot of times, if you Soul Charge in Dark Lord, you should be getting like 4 monsters minimum, maybe even like 5 monsters, because of Superbian, the early game with X-Tab and stuff like that. But just a little fun duel, definitely showing you guys some epic comebacks. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already.